Robert, one of the things Coach mentioned on Friday, just with students being gone for break, is that the team's going to have to create its own energy to do well against a tough Rider opponent. How well do you think you all did in that department tonight?
I think we did outstanding. For nobody to be there because everybody's on break, we kind of used our own energy, and the bench was great, and it helped us get the win.
Marvin, you got your second start of the year, I believe, tonight. Just filling in and sort of filling that void for Renzi with him being gone there now. What was your mindset like going into a game like this tonight, knowing that there was some slack that needed to be picked up both offensively and then on defensive rotations?
Well, my mindset hasn't changed. I just bring the energy, for the guys, and I love to play defense. So just bring the defensive toughness, and just the offense just carry over, just playing well with these guys.
For any of you guys, what would you sort of attribute to that 24-2 run down the stretch there? How were you able to kind of exploit their weaknesses? What were you doing well during that stretch?
One thing that we harp on at practice and we make it a big deal is we call them kills. That's when we get 3 stops in a row, and we got a bunch of kills and a bunch of stops, and so that led to offensive transition. And so just getting easy buckets is really what, and stops and easy buckets and transition.
Did they do everything you kind of expected them to do coming into this one, or what facets did they bring that you feel like you combated best tonight?
Coach gave us a great prep for the game, and we all knew what was coming, and we knew how to stop him, and we knew what we needed to do to win the game.
For Marvin, you guys shot 51 free throws tonight, and you made 15 of 16. Did you guys feel like this was a team that was going to send you guys to the line a lot? Was that a point of emphasis during practice?
Well, Coach Kent preached that them guys foul a lot, so we just try to drive the ball hard and just try to get fouls. And we practice free throws every day a lot. We practice free throws a lot, so it just came just second nature.
Did it also help to have a kind of a long layoff between the 2 games, 8 days, and you guys were able to rest and really study this team, kind of unlike some other teams where you have only 2 or 3 days maybe?
Yes, it was a nice job doing film work, doing the reports. But guys here, we want to play as soon as we can. We just love the game, love the high pace, love the tempo, and just love the energy. So we was ready to get out there as soon as we can.
I think you had a sequence there where you had a dunk on one end and then a block shot on the other end. Can you talk about those moments? You had a few dunks and some of the moments that really kind of instilled energy into the team and really brought the bench to life.
With the dunk, my teammates found me. I remember Robo found me. Just basically just energy, like I said, teammates finding me, and just me just bringing the energy. It just carries on. Box carries on.
And then for Robo, playing without Deontay Daniels, the most experienced player here, what does that do to the team? And how did you guys kind of work around that, and who kind of stepped into the leadership spot there?
Having V down is a big blow. Like you say, he's a senior. He's been through this, and he's got a ton of experience. But our motto is next man up, and today was Marvin. So hats off to him, and hopefully we can get Deontay back as soon as possible.
CJ, both on that 24-2 scoring run in the first half, then the 11-0 run to open the second half, the team seemed to be a lot more, patient with its shot selection and in control and transition. Was that a point of emphasis at all this week, just taking the ball inside?
That's just how we play, and when we can play like that, we're a hard team to beat because our flow is so good, and we know how to find each other, and we know how to look off the good shot for a great one. And so when we can do that, when we can play together like that, the sky's the limit.
And then, perimeter defense was something that got brought up after the Montana State game last week. It looked like it was a step in the right direction tonight. How would you assess the team's effort there?
I think just from the start, we came out ready to play, bringing energy, and like Marvin said, it's the dunks, it's the stops on defense, it's the steals, it brings energy and it helps everybody. We all feed off that.
Being 6-0 at home now, even with all the students on break, is there something about playing at home that you guys notice?
I think there's something about this building. We just feel so comfortable here. We play great here, but we got to take that on the road too.
It's a cool thing.
And then one more for Robo. Can you just kind of talk about this week? A lot of things happened that would have maybe got another team down. You lose by 5 at Montana State, Orense transfers, and then you guys learned that V isn't playing. Can you talk about the morale of the team and how you guys kind of got through everything this week?
I think the morale of the team is very positive right now. Every team is going to deal with adversity in the season, and I hope this is our only bump in the road this season. But it probably won't be. But now we have the blueprint of what it takes to fight adversity and overcome it.